Hi, Grizzlies. Welcome back to another episode of Grizzly True Crime. My name is Gisela K, and it's lovely to see you here. Thank you so much for joining me here. It's so late for me on a Friday. It's like 1 in the morning. How are you all doing? Let me know where you are tuning in from, and please let me know if you can hear me. I hope so. I'm feeling grizzly. I'm feeling grizzly. Okay, welcome. Very nice. Okay. So we have a lot of things that we could talk about. So this is crime catch up. Just a general crime chat because there's so many little updates in so many cases. It will be difficult to just make whole videos on them. So I thought let's catch up on a Friday night. Why not? Okay, you can hear me in Wisconsin, Chicago, Florida. Welcome to all my mods, to my members. Welcome, everybody. Um, Everyone highlighted in green is a member. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Oh, I'm getting so annoyed with this green screen effect. You see it's going all the time. That really annoys me. It's because I'm wearing blue, and the green screen doesn't really like blue. So I'm just going to have to deal with it for now. Anyway, hey Aaron, what's up, Tracy? Rob, Kathleen, we got everyone in the house, all the mods. All right, Jill, what's up? Okay, so as usual, I've got my notebook. You know how it goes. Always got my notebook. And we're going to be looking at some updates in the Lori Vallow Daybell case, Casey White, Kaitlin Armstrong, and Gonzalo Lopez. Oh my word, that was a dramatic ending to that case. Terrible. Not just dramatic, absolutely terrible and tragic. Okay, I'm just giving everyone some time to roll in. Green highlights. What? Okay, yes, you caught a live stream. It's always nice when you catch a live stream. So let's go to this first story. I'll start with that one. I won't go in the order I just read it in, because this one was very hectic. So just hold on 1 second. This is more chilled live stream today. I know I didn't live stream much this week. Hello to Rochelle Pronzo. I didn't live stream much this week. I'd made a lot of shorts, of course, because that's what I mean. There's all these little updates and things. There wasn't something huge happening until, of course, today with Gonzalo Lopez. Can I get some fries with my ketchup? Yes, you can. Okay, let's put this one up. Right, and I hope you could see it nicely. Let's take this and try to make it bigger for you. So here they say escaped Texas killer dies in shootout with police. Oh my word. Gonzalo Artemio Lopez. So if you didn't follow the story, please go and check it out. I did cover this entire timeline, the story, what happened, and all of that. So just go have a little browse and check it out if you don't know what this is about. But we'll figure it out as we read this, right? So, Gonzalo Artemio Lopez, who escaped from a prison bus last month, was a prime suspect in the killings of 4 children and their grandfather at a home on Thursday. I mean, whoa, they've been looking for him for a long time. At some point now, it felt like, are they ever going to find this guy? But yes, they did. And unfortunately, he murdered 4 children and their grandfather first before a shootout ensued. And then they shot Gonzalo Lopez. So, yes. Hello to Chris from the Monsters Under Our Bed. I'm going to be on Chris's show on Tuesday. I'm very excited for it. The normal time that I go live on this channel is what time I'm going to be on there because he's so accommodating. Thank you so, so much. So I hope you guys will check that out. Okay. So one of the most dramatic manhunts in Texas history ended late Thursday when a convicted murderer who had escaped from a prison bus last month was killed in a shootout with the police hours after he became the prime suspect in the killing of 5 people at a home. Isn't that just ridiculous? Oh my word. Wow. The convict, Gonzalo Artemio Lopez, had been the suspect in the murders of 4 minors and 1 adult whose bodies were discovered on Thursday at a home in Leon County, near where he had escaped in May. The authorities said he had taken a vehicle from the home, a white Chevrolet Silverado, to drive out to the area. The Leon County Sheriff's Office had not released the names of the victims as of Friday morning, but the Tomball Independent School District said in a letter to students and families on Friday that 4 students and their grandfather were killed on Thursday by Mr. Lopez. Right? I also thought so. I thought criminals said, I thought he was well gone by now. Crazy. Me too. I mean, I really thought, wow, we really haven't heard anything. He's ran for it. The last I heard was they saw him in his boxes, running around. I'm like, what? But then we heard nothing else. And sadly, well, gladly they found him, but sadly he murdered 5 people before they found him. So that is just horrendous. So here they say, late on Thursday night, yes, police officers in Jordanton, Texas, spotted Mr. Lopez, 46, driving the missing vehicle and disabled it by putting spike strips on the road. Jason Clark, the chief of staff at the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, told reporters. Jordanton is south of San Antonio and more than 200 miles southwest of the area where Mr. Lopez escaped. Yes, it's fishy. After a short chase, Mr. Lopez crashed the vehicle into a tree and began shooting at the officers, who returned fire and ultimately killed him, Mr. Clark said. Mr. Lopez, who was armed with an AR-15 rifle and pistol, fired several rounds at the officers, but none of them were struck, he added. At a news conference on Thursday night, Sheriff David Soward of Atascosa. Is that how we say it? How do we say that one? Atascosa County, where the shooting took place, said that at least 4 officers returned fire at Mr. Lopez. Yes, Lorraine. So many cases right now. And a lot of, so many, it's like there isn't all that much news in true crime, but what the news is just terrible. Like all these shootings. Like I've covered it on the channel. If you didn't see the shorts, because some devices, I think you can't just see the shorts. Can you? Can you see it on all devices? If you didn't see it, please check it out. But we've been looking at that, and then this like manhunt season was May, so we're still catching up on that because Casey White and Vicky White were captured, and then Vicky White took her own life. So we're going to look at some updates for Casey White. But then there was also Kaitlin Armstrong. She's still on the run, considered armed and dangerous, and then there were others as well that escaped and were caught, and some still haven't been. But then this one we looked at, I mean, they've been looking for this guy for a long time because he escaped 2 weeks before Vicky and Casey, from what I remember, right? Thank you. I'm glad you like the shorts. So they say, I will tell you that we are breathing a sigh of relief that Lopez will not be able to hurt anyone else, Mr. Clark said. He added that it was likely the weapons that Mr. Lopez used were from the residence where the bodies were found. In a statement on Friday, Dr. Martha Salazar Zamora, the superintendent of Tomball Independent School District, said there are no words. So glad you made it, real deal, and everyone who's rolling in. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so if we continue on, they say the district, which serves about 20,000 students, provided grief counselors on Friday. During this difficult time, the Tomball community is continuing to pull together following the tragic loss, she added. When Mr. Lopez escaped from a prison bus, on May 12th, that's a long time ago. Well, it feels like forever. He had been serving sentences for crimes that included killing a man with a pickaxe. After his escape, he topped the state's most wanted list, and by the time he was killed, the authorities were offering $50,000 in exchange for information leading to his arrest and conviction. The bus Mr. Lopez escaped from last month had been transporting him and 15 other inmates to a medical appointment. As it approached Centerville, a city about halfway between Houston and Dallas on Interstate 45, we did map time of that in that episode that we did, if you want to check that out. Right? He broke free of his shackles, attacked the driver, and drove the bus for a mile before losing control and escaping into a cow pasture. Hundreds of agents from local and national law enforcement groups participated in a manhunt using horses, police dogs, and helicopters. You're like, wow, your name is Gisela too? Sure is. We got another Gisela in the house. Sure is. Okay. Sorry, focus. Hundreds of agents, right? So this is probably one of the largest, if not the largest, manhunts in recent history for an escaped inmate from the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. Robert Hurst, a public information officer for the department, said days after the escape. He said that Mr. Lopez was a very dangerous person, and now we can see why they said that. The killings of the 5 people most likely occurred on Thursday afternoon, that yesterday, and the home was within a perimeter where the law enforcement officials had been searching for Mr. Lopez since his escape. That's terrible. I mean, he broke into a home and managed to murder 4 students and their grandfather, and then took their guns and car and then fled. Wow. The home was a weekend residence. It's like a holiday home. What's up, Rob? A holiday home, a weekend residence used by a family from Houston and had been repeatedly searched since the escape. Interesting how they say repeatedly searched. They kind of assumed he might go there or, to houses like that. Mr. Clark said that the authorities had evidence that Mr. Lopez had broken into the home and committed the murders, but he did not provide details or say how the victims had been killed. He escaped while he was being driven from a prison in Gatesville, Texas, to a medical appointment in the city of Huntsville, the authorities said. After Mr. Lopez broke into the driver's compartment, the driver stopped the bus. That was weird. Did you see the pictures of, they say he cut through a gate separating the bus driver and the inmates? Like, how did he do that? Like, what friggin' tool did he have? How did he do this? Anyway, so he broke into the driver's compartment. The driver stopped the bus and Mr. Lopez stabbed him in the left hand and chest, according to the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. Another officer on the bus shot out the 2 back tires. Then Mr. Lopez returned to the bus and managed to drive it for a mile before losing control. When the bus came to a stop, Mr. Lopez ran into a wooded area where he disappeared. And there were people that wound down their window and filmed it, like, oh, there he is. There's the inmate. Like, be careful, be careful. Yes, Tracy. It is 1 a.m. here. In fact, it's now 1:12 a.m. Yes, indeed. I thought to do a late Friday night one for me. It suits a lot of Americans on the weekend better this time, but it's very late. I do have my Keep It Grizzly coffee here. Yes, I do, with my lipstick on it. Keep it Grizzly. Okay. And then I'll probably drink it and not be able to sleep. Won't that be fun? Oh man, moving along. Let's finish this. So when the bus came into a stop, he ran into a wooded area where he disappeared. In addition to his murder conviction, Mr. Lopez had 8 other convictions since 1994, including attempted capital murder, kidnapping, and 3 separate counts of aggravated assault. The police suspected all along that Mr. Lopez had not gone very far, in part because they had no evidence to suggest otherwise, Mr. Clark said. It wasn't until this afternoon that it became clear that he remained in this area, which is amazing to think about, that he actually remained in the area. What? For that long, since May 12th. Wow. Okay. And then he said that the authorities plan to conduct a serious incident review to determine how Mr. Lopez had been able to beat the state securities protocols. We will uncover how he did it, Mr. Clark said, and then made any adjustments that are necessary. All right, everyone. So that's that update. Let me just take this off for a second so you could see me for a second. Yes. Damn green screen. He was a Mexican mafia hitman, as per local news. A Mexican mafia hitman. Oh my word. I did read that he was part of, like, affiliated with Mexican gangs. Yes. Thank you, Michelle. We appreciate your work. Thank you so much. If you guys watch Popcorn Planet, I was on there today. Yes, I was. I was on there, so go check it out once it's available out there. I was on for quite a while. Thanks, Bianca. All right. So I'm just going to close these articles as we work our way through them. So that's the Gonzalo Lopez one. Then I wanted to tell you guys about, hold on one second. Ooh. You saw me on Popcorn Planet? That's cool. Okay. So let's tell you about this one for a second. I can also do it like this, and you can see me a little better, right? How's this? Ooh. Wow, they've got resting bitch face right here. Resting bitch face. What are they advertising here? What? Anyway, I'm distracted by that. What? Idaho trial for Chad and Lori Daybell delayed to January. You didn't see me? Go check it out. The monsters are now bed. That's so sweet. Thank you. You remember, and you just donated a $5 super sticker. Thank you so much for your super sticker. I really appreciate the support for the channel. Thank you. Thank you, Happy Haggies. £5 super sticker. See? You're making it rain. You're getting everyone inspired. Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you, Happy Haggies, for your £5 super sticker. All right. I've missed you guys, okay? Not live streaming. But just like, I'm like, what must I live stream about? But yeah, now there's lots of things to talk about, which is very fun. to be here. I know it's true crime, but it's still fun to be here with you. Okay, I always got to make that disclaimer. All right, so Idaho trial for Chad and Lori Daybell. So they are still going to be tried together, and the trial will be January. Wait. The delaying Lori Velo Daybell's trial another 90 days to January 9th. I know the writing is a little bit small here. Hold on. Let's try to do that. So if you didn't follow the coverage of this, oh damn, did I do presentations for you? Literally, like I made like who's who in the zoo, a visual representation of exactly what is going on in this case, because it's a lot to unpack. This Lori Velo Daybell and Chad Daybell case is like you got to wrap your mind around it. So please do check out that on the playlist as well. If you go home, videos, playlist, okay, then you'll see it there. I've made a playlist for this. And yes, the last we looked, we were waiting to see what's going to happen with when is the trial? What's happening? We need a thriller. So Judge Stephen Boyce on Thursday ruled that delaying Lori Velo Daybell's trial another 90 days to January 9th would not violate her rights for a speedy trial. Velo and her husband, Chad Daybell, have pleaded not guilty and could face the death penalty if they are convicted. The Daybells are charged with murder, conspiracy, and grand theft in connection with the deaths of 7-year-old Joshua J.J. Velo and 17-year-old Tylee Ryan, and other charges as we looked at. So basically, what I want to tell you here is that they are going to still be tried together, and it will be around January 9th. Okay, so that's what we're looking out for. We've got to get a diary for 2023 already. Yes. Oh my word, Lorray. Yes, guys, I do have a new channel, in case you guys did not know. It's called Grizzly Antidote, and it's everything other than true crime. Yes. Caroline says, I am totally ready to convert to the Lori cult. Sounds like a lot of fun, hey? Oh my word. That sarcasm, yes. It sounds so fun. Wow. Oh, thank you, Annette. Miss you a lot, Gisela, with everything going on. We need you. You keep me going. Thank you. That means a lot. Yeah, sometimes I think I sometimes feel like you guys. We all need each other. I'm like, we're all the Grizzlies, but also I'm like, I don't know. There's so much news that it was a very strange week, right? All those shootings as well and everything. It just made me anxious. Oh my goodness. Damn, thank you, headphones. You guys are so sweet. My word. We have like the best almost 400 people right here, right now. Thank you so much. Love the snark. Love the snark, yes. Okay, so now I'm going to take this pin away as well, because we know that. And what I want to show you, what do I have open here for you? Hold on. Oh, yeah, okay. Stand by, everybody. People who need people. People who need people, yes. Okay, so I'm just quickly going to show you my own channel here. So if you go home, videos, playlist, this is where you're going to find the Velo playlist and many others. And if you go to channels, here's Grizzly Antidote. Okay, so Grizzly Antidote is right there. It's my other channel. If you feel like, don't feel obliged. Okay, I'm just showing you. Grizzly Antidote is everything except true crime. And here you could see I've watched some of my own video. Just checking there. Okay, so I'm talking a little bit about Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, and of course today's one now is about Marilyn Manson, because he's also maybe got a trial coming up. So if you want to follow that type of entertainment news and things like that, that is what that is. All right. Yes, the song. The song. I caught on, Bill. It was the song. I'm not a good singer though. Even though people have said my voice sounds like I have a singer's voice, I'm not a good singer. Thank you so much, Rob. Snarky, snarky. Mowing the lawn while listening. Rambling Rome is an OG. Rambling Rome was with us from the first 100 subscribers here on Grizzly True Crime. So it's always nice to see. I mean, Tracy as well. Tracy and Kathleen also, some of my mods, right? We're here from like day one. So cool. Amanda, thank you so much for your $9.99 super sticker. That's very, very sweet. What? Oh, I'm like, what is your picture? That's so cute. Is that a turkey? Okay, now moving back on to true crime. So, man, I wanted to find this one clip for you just quickly. I was looking at it earlier before I go there. About Casey. Notebooks, yes. This one, yes. Let's look at this video quickly because it's about Casey White. Hurry up, YouTube. It's not even my VPN's fault. My VPN works so well, so thank you so much to everyone who donated towards a better VPN. Okay, so let me try to do this.
News, the first to report that Casey White's trial is being pushed back, and his attorneys want that trial moved out of Lauderdale County. Here's Way 31's Megan Reyna with our top story.
Well, this morning, a Lauderdale County judge granted White's motion to delay his capital murder trial. It will now be held December 12th. It remains to be seen if that trial will remain in Lauderdale County. White's defense lawyers filed their motion for a change of venue. They blame all the publicity surrounding White's escape from the Lauderdale County Detention Center and his 11 days on the run with the jailer who sprung him. The motion argues White's rights to a fair trial by an impartial jury is affected since all of the media coverage, as well as a Facebook group that followed the escapee's run from the law, it now has more than 50,000 members. Today's court filing says, quote, "It's obvious Lauderdale County has been overwhelmed with prejudice towards White that cannot be cured without moving the trial." Megan Reyna.
It's strange to me how they're blaming the media. I was in social media. Like, wow, there's 50,000 members in a Facebook group. Yeah, it's a global group. Even I'm part of it. There's people from all over the world part of it. It's not that big, you know? What do you guys think? Anyway, so let's look at this. There's more updates here. So they say Alabama. This one upset me a little bit because James Stinson, I don't think he got his reward. Here they say Alabama doles out $5,000 reward in Casey White manhunt. So a person who helped, sorry, I know it's a bit small. This is why I do it like this. Wait, like this. A person who helped authorities find runaway jail boss Vicky White and her lover, inmate Casey White, collected a $5,000 reward from the state of Alabama Wednesday. Wasn't the reward a lot bigger than that? Okay, but anyway, they got $5,000. The state's finance department issued the reward to a person who provided valuable assistance to law enforcement in securing the apprehension and arrest of Casey White. The recipient has chosen to remain anonymous, and officials did not detail how that tipster helped authorities track down Vicky White, 56, and Casey White, 38, during the 11-day manhunt. Thanks to the good information from this citizen and the diligent work from law enforcement in Alabama all the way to Indiana, we were able to put the bad guy behind bars where he belongs. I look forward to justice being served, Ivy said. James Stinson, the manager of the Weinbach car wash, who spotted the abandoned truck the two were driving, did not receive the reward, he told WEHT. So Brian Enton was saying he would receive the reward, but it turns out he hasn't yet, from what I can gather. Kath, thank you so much. You're like, yes, she has many cases to catch me up on. Yes, I do. If you guys like this type of thing, let me know in the comments afterwards if you like it, if I just sometimes, when, do a bit of a crime catch up like this, These rewards are BS, right? Like, James deserved the reward. I agree. Like, yeah, it was $25,000. Right, Emmy? Emmy, you left a comment on my other channel, which triggers me to remember to say, have you guys seen the horrendous movement that's happening with Amber Heard, where people are saying #cut for Amber Heard, literally like self-harm? Emmy, is it true that Amber Heard deleted a tweet where she was thanking people for that? What? If you have those receipts, please send it to me. Oh my word. So if you see anyone doing that, we do not encourage self-harm, okay? So please flag those posts because we do not need anything like that to go viral. Yeah, and James, okay, back to the true crime. James, first I was like, oh, 5,000, is that all he got? But then this sentence right here, James Stinson, the manager of the Weinbach car wash, who spotted the abandoned truck that the two were driving, did not receive the reward. What? The jailer and the inmate couple disappeared from the Lauderdale County Detention Facility on April 29th. They were found May 9th in Evansville, Indiana, more than 450 miles from the prison. Vicky White unalived herself by self-inflicted gunshot wound after a brief chase, and Casey White was taken into custody. However, it sounds to me like they want his DNA. Where does it say it? This one. A judge has ordered Casey White to provide a DNA sample to prosecutors. They say this is normal protocol, but is it? An Alabama judge this week ordered recaptured murder suspect Casey White to provide a DNA sample in the investigation of the 11 days he spent as a fugitive. Huh? Why do they need that? Mrs. Papas, you saw me there. Seeing you on Popcorn Planet. I was there. Yes, I was. Thank you so much. Yeah, it does sound like it. Lorray, it sounds like we need to call and send some emails in, and there is a petition as well. So I don't know what is going on. Yeah, this is what I'm thinking. And they don't already have a DNA sample from him? She's a dirty, deleted, got the receipts. Oh my word. So apparently, sorry to go back to Amber Heard, she thanked people for what? Sympathizing with her and doing this cut for Amber? What? Please, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No one must harm themselves and no one must encourage others to do it and share all those very, very triggering pictures too. Wow. Can picture the logo in an alternate universe. Crime ketchup. Red tomato. Condiment splashed around. Oh, no, no, no. All right. So interesting that they want a DNA sample from him. He is charged with first-degree escape in connection with his April getaway from a jail in Alabama's Lauderdale County with Vicky White. Okay. Who authorities say killed herself. So interesting wording during a car crash. You know, what do they need his DNA for, you know? You can see me doing the next Tomb Raider movie? Hell yeah, I'll do that. Thank you. I'll take that as a massive compliment. Freaking love Angelina Jolie. Yes. Okay. So prosecutors requested the DNA order in relation to the escape case. Such a request is routine, said Connolly, who couldn't elaborate because the case is still active. What do you guys think that's all about? Huh? Find that interesting. Very interesting, this. So now they're just going over the whole case again, which we already did at length again. There's a playlist for it. And then if we look here, look at this nonsense. Okay. I'm just like, we kind of saw the room from Big Bake on the Move from the outside. Has he gone inside yet? Anyway, Indiana motel room where Casey White and Vicky White stayed during time on the run has a mounting wait list. Would you be on the wait list for this? I don't want to. No thanks. Oh my word. Okay, you guys are going to make my ego way too big today. Gisela is totally Lara Croft-esque. Oh my word. What? Yes. Right. I mean, they're saying she unalived herself, but are they? Why do they need his DNA? What's going on there? Anyway, maybe it really just is protocol. Maybe it's just part of the investigation, but I just find it interesting. Yes, yeah, no thanks. Ick, no. Yeah, no, I definitely don't want to be on this waiting list. At least 70 people have added their names to a wait list to stay in the same room. I mean, are they YouTubers? That's all I could think. Are they YouTubers or what? Because I can't imagine anyone else wanting to stay there willingly. I don't understand. You know, some people book the room and then they'll go in for like an hour and film things and then leave. But imagine actually staying over it. It's weird, man. People are so strange today. What is going on in our world? A waitlist is mounting at an Indiana motel as prospective guests are hoping to stay in the room where escaped murder suspect Casey White and fugitive jail guard Vicky White were allegedly holed up for part of their 11 days on the run. Dozens of people have added their names to a waitlist for those who hope to rent the Motel 41 room where the Whites, who were not related, but were allegedly in the throes of a romantic relationship, had stayed for a portion of their time after fleeing from Lauderdale County Detention Center in Florence, Alabama. What? And apparently this number here, in latest pictures that I've seen on Twitter, the number's no longer there. And they're like, no, it wasn't stolen. But where is it then? Bring quarters for the bed. Yeah, it doesn't appear to be a very nice room either. Bill. Yes. Oh boy. Police can find the DNA sample in there. Probably everywhere. Yes, they can. Hello to Lieutenant Peter Pronzo. Always nice to see you here as well. Yes. It's late for me, huh? 1:30 in the morning, and here I am. Weekend, everybody. Okay. The report cites an anonymous motel clerk in adding that the waitlist had grown to have at least 70 names of people who hope to stay in this room. Number 150 as of Monday afternoon. So it's growing. A room at the Evansdale, Indiana motel typically costs 63 whole dollars. Oh my word. But the specific unit that the couple had occupied had jumped in price to between 75 and 100. Okay, so the price has gone up. It's in very high demand. Wow. A clerk at Motel 41 could not be reached when contacted by Fox News Digital on Monday. Meanwhile, hotel staff reportedly got rid of the. There we go. Hotel staff got rid of the number sign for that particular room after at least one person tried to steal it. So that's where they were saying, no, it wasn't stolen. Okay, so the hotel staff took it off. Ew, I wonder if they changed the sheets. Casey White, 38, and 56-year-old Vicky White had allegedly been holed up in this motel room for days before their capture. And I'm pretty sure now they're just going to go over everything again. Hold on. Yes, and this we all saw as well. This guy is so pink, you know? He's got to look after his heart, you know? Okay, so we've looked at that. What do we have here next? And he's got a new defense team? You guys are like, ew. It's so fun to have you guys here. Did you hear that they raised the price of the hotel room that they stayed in by $50 per day? Oh my goodness. Like, why would people want to stay in there? Lieutenant Peter Bronzer, Gisela, Energizer Bunny, 24/7, true crime journalist, and apparently Lara Croft too. Right, Lieutenant Peter Bronzer? And once upon a time, Phil Grimaldi said, Katy Perry. Compliments are always welcome. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Alabama jailbreak suspect Casey White gets new defense team ahead of the murder trial in death of Connie Ridgway. What? Casey White, the former Alabama jail escapee, we know about the capture and all, right? Will have a new look defense after his family retained a team. So his family retained a team of private attorneys as he awaits the start of his murder trial in the death of Connie Ridgway. They will also be representing him in connection with the jailbreak. Wow. Ew, Bill. Lara Croft. Charge extra for bed bugs. Yes. Hello, Nightbot. Yes, okay. So they say, what? The men are just people mail Casey man bras as a gift to his Jessa. Do they, or are you just saying they should? Do they, though? Imagine, oh my goodness. There's a preliminary hearing coming up on June the 20th, and that's dealing with the newest charges. Robert Tutton, one of the White's new attorneys, told Fox Digital, we're building his defense from the ground up, starting over and everything. Damn, brand new team. Making my skin itch, Joyce. Right? Tutton, and a team of 4 other attorneys. 5 attorneys who were retained by White's family are going to be helping him, right? Alabama bar rules limited him from discussing the facts of the case amid pending litigation, so he said he could not go into specifics about how the new defense will differ. The group filed a notice of appearance announcing the switch last week. While White, 38, was serving a 75-year prison sentence when he was transferred from a state prison to the Lauderdale County Detention Center in Florence to stand trial there on unrelated murder charges in the death of Ridgway, 58, a killing to which authorities say he confessed in 2020 before pleading not guilty by reason of insanity. I have no idea where the family would find that kind of money. Austin Williams, Ridgway's son, said Wednesday. You see? How do they find that? Maybe there was a duffel bag. Huh? A duffel bag with money left over, because there was just not enough money left over that they found in the vehicle. Where was all the money? Literally maybe buried somewhere or in a duffel bag or something. And maybe Casey told a family member where it was. Yes. So, but yeah, people are wondering, where did they get the money? Williams also said he had no idea White had been transferred to Lauderdale before the escape, and is pushing for a new law that would require authorities to inform victims' families whenever an inmate is moved to a new facility. While in Lauderdale, and with the help of the jail's former assistant director of corrections, Vicky White, Casey White, walked out in broad daylight, got into a Mark Cruiser, and together they escaped, which we covered that case at length. So go check that out. If you missed out on all that action, go check it out. We were literally live streaming as they got caught. I still can't believe it. I can't believe that happened. Yes, we know Vicky sold her house. We did a deep dive on that, and it doesn't seem like, based on the mortgage that she's speculatively still owed on it, that she made much from that. She'd been saving up for a while herself in any case. She was very frugal, they said. So, interesting. I bet they gave half to Casey's family just in case. Perhaps more serious charges. Interesting. Yeah, that was a wild live. I agree. Okay, let me just do this quickly. And then, okay, I'm going to quickly take this off here. James is a hero. I agree. It's not right that he didn't. I mean, I was sure he was going to, because Brian Hinton said he would. So then I thought, yes, he's going to. Oh boy, we've got this. I don't know if we want to look at this news, do we? I don't want to look at it again, do we? You guys saw the short, I hope, on this Uvalde freaking shooter, Salvador Ramos. Did you? Where he was very inspired by that documentary called Don't F with Cats by Luca Magnotta. And there's a video of him holding up a bag with dead cats inside. Now, the question is, as you've all asked in the comments, well, who was filming that? Who filmed him with the dead cats? Okay, I'll put it on here. Not the video. I'm just going to put this on for a second. Oh, boy. This guy was very disturbed. Extremely. Oh, you have not? You didn't hear it? Oh, no. Okay, we'll quickly do it. I'm just like, oh, man, this one is just, wow. They say disturbing new video obtained by the Post shows demented Robb Elementary School shooter Salvador Ramos grinning as he holds up a bag of blood-soaked dead cats. The deranged 18-year-old gunman is seen smiling in the undated footage while sitting in the passenger seat of a pal's car, holding up a clear plastic bag with at least 2 bloodied cats visible inside. Ramos was shot dead by authorities Tuesday after, wow, the language in this article is always after shooting 19 children and 2 teachers. Police said he shot his grandmother in the face and left her critically wounded before driving to the school and opening fire on the children. Did you know they design individual caskets for each of the victims? I thought that was very special that they did that. The sicko was previously rumored to have had a fascination with dead cats and had threatened to kidnap, kill, and essay girls who shunned him online. Incel, right? The shooter was known for hurting cats, said David Trevino Jr., who's related to the shooter's grandmother by marriage. He liked hurting animals. I'm told he killed cats and carried around the bag of bodies for shits and giggles. The video shows he was not right in the head. He's not all there. The video raises all sorts of red flags. Yes, even for the person who filmed him. Who the heck are they? Because there's some red flags there too. One classmate said Ramos had a tendency to be violent towards women and was described by an ex-girlfriend as scary. Okay, well, who's the ex-girlfriend? He legally bought 2 AR-15 assault rifles after his 18th birthday earlier this month and used one to carry out the massacre at the school. Whoa. Like this guy, he was very, very deranged. See here, they say he threatened essay and school shootings on social media app Yubo in weeks leading up to the massacre. Doesn't that, when you hear Yubo, you just hear Delphi? We've been discussing this Yubo app in the Delphi case as well. Wow. I don't know. In my mind, Yubo does not have a good association in my mind. It seems very unmonitored. Don't you think? Yubo. He told girls that he would essay them, showed off a rifle he bought, and threatened to shoot up schools in live streams on the social media app Yubo. Could Yubo be shut down or what? Because Yubo is clearly not monitoring anything, according to several users who witnessed the threats in recent weeks. But those users, all teens, told CNN that they didn't take him seriously until they saw the news that Ramos had actually gunned down 19 children and 2 adults at an elementary school in Uvalde, Texas this week. He's being compared to Richard Ramirez? Look, I don't look up to Richard Ramirez in any way, but he wishes. Right? Why wasn't he on a law enforcement watch list? Exactly. The caskets look very special, which is a bittersweet kindness. They did. They did. Yeah, definitely. I couldn't watch it either. Didn't watch the video. Oh, no. Yeah, he had an ex-girlfriend. What? Yes, the Netflix documentary, Don't F with Cats. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. It's very good. Maybe that inspired me to start YouTube, like subconsciously. I watched it. I'm like, oh my word, there's power in social media. Yes, and content creators getting together and working on trying to get information out for cases. I'm careful to say solve cases because we're not here to solve cases, but to share information is very valuable. Yes. Anyway, this is what? Very, very depressing stuff. This is just wow. The user said, I'm almost done with this, okay? The user said they reported Ramos's account to Yubo over the threat. So they did report they reported his account, but it appeared, they said, that Ramos was able to maintain a presence on the platform. What? CNN reviewed one Yubo direct message in which Ramos allegedly sent a user the $2,000 receipt for his online gun purchase from a Georgia-based firearm manufacturer. Guns are boring, the user responded. No, Ramos apparently replied. Okay. Wow. I couldn't get through that doc, and usually stuff doesn't bother me. Ali also, now this is Emmy, but Ali was saying I couldn't watch it. You couldn't watch this documentary, I'm assuming, is what Ali was talking about. It's episode 1, right? It's multiple episodes from what I remember. And it's the first bit, and whoever told me to watch it didn't give me a trigger warning either for the animal stuff. And I was like, what? Like, oh no. Yes, and Chris, on his show, he does a segment at halftime, which I really like. I like the donation dance, and then I like the pet time when he shows all the pets, right? So for you, being such an animal lover too, it's a difficult thing to watch, huh? That documentary, especially I think it's the first episode, but by the end of it, it's a very good story. Yes. You didn't even watch 2 minutes of it. Yes. Anyway, so, I mean, I think Yubo, they say, which is based in Paris, has attracted controversy since it launched in 2015 under the name Yellow, with some local law enforcement officials warning about the possibility of abuse. Police have arrested men in Kentucky, New Jersey, and Florida who allegedly used Yubo to meet or exchange sexually explicit messages with kids. And that's like Kegan Kline. That's exactly what he did too. Last month, Indiana police investigating the 2017 murder of 2 teenage girls said they were seeking information about a Yubo user who had solicited nude photos of underage girls on other social media platforms. Ramos's disturbing social media interactions didn't only take place on Yubo, though. One user, a girl from Germany who met Ramos on Yubo, said she had some troubling interactions with him via text and FaceTime. Well, I'm sure he had all of it. Snapchat, text, FaceTime, Instagram. I'm surprised he didn't have TikTok. Did he not have TikTok? Right? Anyway, so let's take this off for a second. Yes, I think we're all animal lovers here. If you're a grizzly, you're an animal lover, am I right? Yeah. Yes, Fury was also on there before. Yes, all of my favorite YouTubers are animal lovers. Yep, all my favorite humans are animal lovers. Yes, if you don't love animals, I don't know. Gotta love animals. Isn't that a movie? There's a movie, Must Love Dogs. Okay, let me just see what else I've got here for you. Oh, yes, I wanted to share this one with you about the Naomi Irion case. Naomi Irion's siblings vowed to attend every hearing for the man accused of killing the friendly teen. The brother and sister of Naomi Irion were back in court on Tuesday for a status hearing for Troy Driver, who is accused of killing the 18-year-old Fernley teenager. It was the first hearing following Irion's funeral in Houston on April 12th. The hearing, which was only a few minutes long, set a pretrial date at 1:30 p.m. July 5th. The July hearing will introduce prosecutor's evidence in the case against Driver, who is accused of murder, kidnapping, robbery, burglary, and destruction of evidence. Wow. So Naomi's sister, Tammy Cartwright left, and brother Casey Valley talked to the media following a status update. We need to do this for Naomi, said sister Tammy Cartwright about being in Nevada for Tuesday's hearing. Tammy said she's moving to Reno from Texas. I want to be here for everything for my sister. She also said she wants to be closer to her brother, Casey Valley. Irion lived with Valley after graduating from high school in South Africa. That's my home country, South Africa. And that's where Naomi's mom and dad and brothers are now. They flew back to South Africa. Yes. Okay. She wants to be closer to her brother, Casey Valley. Yes. And they say after the hearing, Valley spoke about the importance of law enforcement learning from this case. He said family members should be believed when someone is reported missing. The first hours of any missing persons case are the most important, Valley said. Mr. Robinson in the Daniel Robinson case, unfortunately, there's no update in that case. They're still looking for Daniel Robinson, but he says the same. And I think many cases, they say the same of, it is so important. Those first hours are critical. Adults are not. Yes, adults can go at their own free will and all that, but still the family knows. So they've got this hashtag now that they've made hashtag trust the family. So let's use that as well. Justice for Naomi Irion. Yes, exactly. Copper horse. And also hashtag trust the family. All right. So they said Irion was in her car at the Fernley Walmart on March 12th. Police say driver forced his way into the car and kidnapped the teen. Irion's body was found in a makeshift grave on March 29th in a remote part of Churchill County. Driver's attorney, Richard Davies, said earlier this week that he has yet to see evidence that warrants the charges, like the nerve of this guy. He has yet to see evidence that warrants the charges? Wow. Davies said driver maintains his innocence and is cooperating with the defense team's investigation. Both appeared at the hearing via Zoom. Other family members, included Irion's mother, were also listening to the hearing via Zoom. Whoa. Yes. So that, well, exactly. They've done zero in Anna Scott's case either. Yes. Trust the family, exactly. No SA charges for driver. We went over all the charges. I think it is included in that. He's got a lot of charges he's facing. Yeah, police seem to not take initial missing persons reports so seriously. Sad. Yeah, I feel so bad for Mr. Robinson. Me too. Today, I actually went to the doctor for a follow-up appointment, and I had my Grizzlies Love Daniel Robinson mug, and the doctor actually asked, like, what is that? Like, who is Daniel Robinson, and what's a grizzly, and what's grizzly to grab? I'm like, oh, I'm glad you asked. That appointment went on longer than she expected. I'm like, have a seat. I will tell you all about it. Yes, I like Tammy and her tweets. And she's on TikTok too. She's got 2 accounts on TikTok as well. So, yes. Okay, so let's close this. Otherwise, we get confused. What did we see and what did we not see, you know? Okay, we've looked at that. Well, yeah, it's great catching up with you guys. How long have we been here? Almost an hour. Not too bad. What's up, Heidi? For me, knowing all the TA accounting biz law stuff means I can competently do some kind of animal care biz. Yes. I was looking for news with Cassie Carley. Unfortunately, I didn't see nothing since a month ago, which I didn't update then already. For Marcus Spanavello, I can't find anything. Like, what's new? Exactly. Wow. Are you talking to me, New York City Mermaid? You are the voice of intelligence, insight, and decorum in the face of this shadow side of human reality. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. The Casey Miles says, hello, Miles. The Casey White trial will probably be moved, and I suspect his legal team will claim he was kidnapped or hijacked by Vicky since he was in cuffs and leg chain. Probably, right? I think the defense is going to go that way. Oh, boy. Yes. Yeah, okay, so that update we covered. He's back in Florida, yes. But now what? When is he? What's happening with him? I just saw that it was Cassie Carley's birthday. I think it was 3 weeks ago. I'll quickly look. Family and friends mourn the death of Cassie Carley. Let's just see. So he's just smirking. This guy. And did they confirm her autopsy results? Like what happened to her? They just say the autopsy is being performed. And when will the cause of death be released? They haven't said. I'm obsessed with unsolved crimes. I enjoy doing my own research and sharing it with others very much so. Very nice. Thank you, Bill, for your $4 super sticker. Thank you so much. Anything on Lily Peters? And we are live typing. Okay. Lily Peters. So today's date is the 4th of June. All right. Okay. And so there's nothing new on that case either. New court date set for teen. Let's see that. When is this court date? Okay, let's just quickly have a look at this. But it's not a new article. I'm just the teen charged with killing 10-year-old Lily Peters had a brief court appearance. The 14-year-old boy, identified only by his initials, appeared via video conference with his new attorney. All right. I just want to see when is the date, because we did go over this. I just want to check so that we also know. June 24th. A status conference in the case was scheduled for June 24th at 9:30 a.m. in Chippewa County Circuit Court, allowing time for the district attorney, Wade Newell, to deliver materials to the defense. Okay. Interesting. So June 24th is the next date, and then they'll decide from there, right? True crime with Shannon. I've been checking on a few cases I follow, been mostly quiet. Right? It's been a quiet time in a way for true crime, especially with that Johnny Depp Amber Heard case. Ooh, the whole world watched that. All other genres on YouTube, no one watched. Views went way down. It's not about the views. It's just like eventually you're like, whoa, where is everyone? Crickets, everyone's there. I was also watching some of the trial. I'll admit it. I was watching it too. We were all watching it. Yes, the monsters on our bed. Yes, Chris, so sad. Her cousin. Terrible. Frightening for a 14-year-old. That 14-year-old, wow, what he did it's horrendous to even. We've gone over it, okay? So if you missed those episodes, please check that out. If there's anything I'm mentioning here, today is kind of a catch-up on cases I've already covered that now just have like little updates. So I thought, seeing as I haven't streamed all week, let's stream, let's talk a little bit, and let's just go over all those little updates. Yeah, Chris. Depp and Heard was all over. Me too. Yes, everyone, especially in this past week, as we all waited for the verdict, everyone was tuned into that. You saw me on Pascal? Yeah, I was in the chat the other day on the Pascal show, moderating, in fact. I'm quite proud of my wrenches too. I get to feel how mods feel sometimes. I'm very proud. I've got a wrench actually also on the monsters in our bed, don't I? I'm very proud of my wrenches. Thank you so much. Okay. Yes, I'm glad that Johnny Depp, you guys can feel free to now talk about it. I know it's not true crime, but if you want to talk about it, I'm glad that Johnny Depp won the case, but all attention has been brought to his case and nobody's paying attention to any other cases that's out there. Yes, that is true. That's kind of what happened. Okay. Now, why am I getting I'm getting a little, it's not buffering, right? Thank you, Jennifer. I was on Popcorn Planet today. Yes. I was kind of nervous in the weeks when they covered the trial to just pop on there because they had a lot of people watching at one time. Like, I can't even remember the amount. But some of these channels, did you see it? Was like 1.4 million people watching at one time. I'm like, what? Damn. You got kicked out? Okay, no buffering. Okay, so feel free to ask me questions now, guys, as we kind of sort of wrap it up. What's the time? For me, it's 5 to 2 in the morning. No interest in Depp versus Heard. Right? It's not true crime. It's not even crime. It was a civil lawsuit. So I understand. Don't worry, I understand. That's why I didn't cover it on here. Yeah. But I might cover things like that on my other channel now, Grizzly Antidote. That was the start of the other channel because I'm like, if I do want to cover it, because I got so many emails asking me to cover it, I'm like, but it's not true crime. So, yes, now at least I have another channel for stuff like that. How is Mr. Grizzly? Thank you, Jill. Mr. Grizzly is doing well. He's actually on leave. So he is flying his simulator like crazy. He loves it. The channel he wanted to make his own, he's still kind of was going to make his own YouTube channel. That's going to be a while, I think, because it stresses him out a lot. I do think YouTube's kind of stressful. You got to be ready for it if you're going to do it. Yes, do it, but just it could be stressful. I definitely encourage him to do it. I would never discourage anyone. Do it. But yeah, he gets kind of anxious about it, but he's doing well. Almost 8 p.m. in Florida. Is there crazy crime in the Netherlands like the US? Not at all. The police officers don't even have guns. I'm not even allowed to have pepper spray. So I think that would explain it. You know? Just want to see quickly here. Hey, Richard, what's up? Thank you so much for your $25 super sticker. Thank you. That's very kind. Thank you for supporting the channel. How many zillions were spent on sorting out that domestic squabble? You see, it's a crime sorter, but also not. You know, like it's not true crime. There's also a difference between crime and true crime. All the semantics. It just felt very much like drama, defamation. I don't know. At least I have another channel now, so I never have to argue it again. I'll just be like, I'm covering it over there, right? Yes. Okay, so the Netherlands is great. The Netherlands is great. Very, very safe country. Like, it is so safe, it makes me nervous. It's too safe. So here's some Dutch news. This is new now. Today, rarely ever have I seen a missing child in this country, a missing child's case. I see on the police websites, you know, like missing persons and things, but there's not too many updates on that. Let me just see this. Okay, that was a new court date. But here, this boy. So if you could share it, that would be amazing, guys. Police issue Amber Alert. That I haven't seen happen here. It really doesn't happen much in this country. Okay, but police issue Amber Alert for boy 9 who vanished from a playground. Limburg police have issued an Amber Alert for help in finding a 9-year-old boy who disappeared from a playground in Kerkrade on Wednesday evening. The boy, Gino van der Straten, was last seen on the playground between 7:30 and 8:30 p.m. Now, you guys might think that's late, but just know the sun is only going down at like 10 p.m. It's perfectly normal. I see lots of kids out here at that time, normally all together, you know. Thank you, Nikki Fletcher, for your $4.99 super sticker. Loving this case catch-up. Thank you for always producing the best content. Thank you so much. You know, sometimes I feel like no one would like it if I just talked about so many cases at once, because I'm such a intense and focused person. I'm like one case at a time. But if you guys like this, we could do this. We could do this more frequently. Yes. Okay, so to continue on with Gino van der Straten. So he was outside between 7:30 and 8:30. In particular, police are hoping to trace an adult who was on the playground with 3 children at around 6:30 p.m. The person is not a suspect, but may know more about where the boy is now. In addition, the police have asked locals to come forward with camera footage which may show the child. German police are also involved in the hunt. given Kerkrada's proximity to the border, and a helicopter and drones have been drafted in. Gino was wearing a red jacket with black sleeves, jeans, and a red Nike baseball cap. He had a black scooter with red grips with him at the playground, where he was playing football with a couple of other boys. See, that's what I mean. It's like right outside my window here, there's a football field, and there's always kids playing there, even until 9, 10 at night. So, yes. The boy usually lived with his mother in Maastricht, but she's extremely ill, and so he'd been lodging with his older sister Kelly for the past week. Kelly told local broadcaster One Limburg the family think the child's been taken. A police spokesman told the radio station they suspect the child may have been the victim of a crime, but were keeping all options open. So yeah, this poor boy. So if we could share this, thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you for sharing it to your Facebook page. You guys want crab ketchup? Is that my accent making you say that? Crab ketchup. Ketchup. Crab ketchup. What about the ex-Virginia? Yes, that one I did a short on as well. I could definitely cover that if you didn't see the short. So hold on 1 second. That one I just ex-Virginia. I'll type it in football. I'll type it in like this and see what we get. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about the story. The story, I'm not sure if I agree with it, but you let me know. Let's see what you guys think. Okay, so look at this. Ex-Virginia Tech football player acquitted of murder in beating of gay man who posed as a woman during sex act. Now, I can understand that a man trying to hook up with a woman from Tinder, is like, gets a fright, realizing, oh my word, it's a man. But you can't, murder is never the answer. So I don't understand how this ex-Virginia Tech football player's lawyer is saying, who's the real victim here? The murdered one? They say a former Virginia Tech football player was acquitted of murder charges Friday in the deadly beating of a man accused of pretending to be a woman during a sexual encounter after the two matched on Tinder. A jury in Montgomery County Circuit Court found 19-year-old, and his name is difficult, very, Isimemen Ituti, not guilty of I don't know how you guys would say it. That's how we'd say it in South Africa. How would you say it in America? Isimemen Itu, not guilty of a second degree murder charge in the 2021 death of Jerry Smith, 40 of Blacksburg. The jury deliberated for approximately 3 hours before returning its verdict around 6:30 p.m. Interesting. Prosecutors had earlier told the jury that Itute, then 18, became enraged and fatally beat Smith when he discovered that Smith was a man. Smith, who identified as a gay man, presented himself in a profile on the online dating app Tinder as a 21-year-old emergency room physician named Angie Renee. So, yes, catfishing, okay? But you don't kill people for catfishing, you know what I mean? Smith performed oral sex on Ituti, who later returned to the apartment to find out his date was a... See, this is a weird sentence they wrote. To find out if his date was a man or woman. I don't think that's what he was doing. They went back to get a room, okay? In taking the stand earlier this week, Ituti had testified that he felt violated when he discovered that the Tinder match he believed to be a woman was actually a man. Understandable. Yeah, just like Aaron Hernandez, exactly. I covered that case too. Okay, Ituti had testified that Smith reached for what he thought was a gun. Smith did not own a gun, but police reported finding a knife between the man's mattress and box spring. Defense attorney Jimmy Turk argued that Itute, how would you guys say this? Am I saying it okay? Itute, okay, had acted in self-defense, whereas Smith had been controlling the entire environment and the entire episode, had demanded that it be dark, and had hidden a knife under his mattress in case there was something awry. During closing arguments, Turk described Smith as a deceitful, dishonest man who defrauded young men for his own sexual gratification. I understand that that's wrong, but you can't murder the guy, right? I understand the anger. I understand all that, but like, look how distraught he is. I can see he's extremely distraught, traumatized, remorseful, and all that. But still, it's just like, whoa, I can't believe that there's no charges. So Okay. Then he says, who is the real victim here? The attorney said through tears. This was a wicked sexual ruse. Etude said he punched Smith 5 times and kicked him to gain time to escape the apartment. The prosecuting attorney, Montgomery County Chief Deputy Commonwealth Attorney Patrick Jensen, compared Etude, an elite college athlete, to Smith, who weighed 153 pounds, and recalled the testimony of medical examiner Dr. Amy Thorpe, who testified Smith suffering a brutal beating. When the not guilty verdict was read aloud, Etude embraced his defense attorney in a bear hug and prompted, I think they mean promptly, exited the courtroom with his emotional family members. Smith's family and prosecutors also left reportedly without taking questions from the media. Like, what? Yeah, shocked isn't a defense. Right? Thank you. We would, in South Africa, we'd say the name Itute. Gay panic is not a defense. It's a hate crime. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, when I see his pictures here, I'm like, shame. He was very distraught. But then no, like, you literally beat a guy to death because he was catfishing and pretending to be a woman. Catfishing to the extreme. It's not right posing as a woman if the guy was straight. It is catfishing to the extreme. Now, apparently, because there was a knife under the mattress, he won this case because they said he acted in self-defense. A firearm is the only tool that equalizes the situation. Yeah, especially because he's a elite football player. Yes. Okay, I'm just reading your comments. Has nothing to do with a hate crime? Interesting. I agree. Gay panic is not a defense. It's just very screwed up, yes. Yeah, every generation must think they're living in crazy times, but these days are dangerous. Yeah, he got away with it. Yeah, I'm just sorry. I'm just like reading your comments because I'm like, what? What are you guys saying? Because it's just, that one really bugged me. While we're at it, I do, because now we're talking about this. Okay, so I wanted to tell you because I don't want to forget. It is Pride Month, is at least in the USA. Here in the Netherlands, they celebrate Pride in August, and it's a huge festival. It's like they go wild here, like really, like the whole country celebrates practically. It's just everyone looks forward to it, and there's like boats on the canal, all the canals, and flags flying and everything. Okay, so that's not quite happening here now, but I know that it's Pride Month in the USA and in some other countries, and so in honor of that, I have designed this for you guys, Grizzly Pride. On the back, it says Grizzly Love, like this, Grizzly Love, so you could support the LGBTQ plus community and wear it with pride. So there's lots of items, as always. There's lots of items for you to choose from. There's stickers and all kinds of things. So yeah, go check that out if you wanted to. The link is in the description box as well. And I will just copy it here. I will copy it and I will put it here for you. All right. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like it. Oh, cool. Doodleback Lori says, I ordered a shirt. Yes. Lots of vodka involved. How do you celebrate Pride Day? Well, since I moved here in October 2019, we went into lockdown for literally 2 years. This country went into a hard lockdown, like literally. So that did not happen. It was canceled. But this year, it's set to happen. Maybe I'll go. Maybe I'll go check it out. I don't really like crowds. I don't really, but I do like observing people. So maybe, yeah. I don't I didn't read that. Did we read that he left and came back to beat him? Wow. I think I thought it was like in the moment is what I understood. Wow. In the real world, this guy will have to watch his back. There are some pretty rugged gay men out there and rugged gay women too. I agree. Yes. Yeah, introvert. Any updates on the 83-year-old transgender serial killer? What was that one's name again? I did cover that too. Wait, Harvey. Serial killer. Harvey is all I remember. Its surname being, what is it? Not that one. No. Harvey Marcellin. April, let's see if there's anything new. Literally not. Doesn't look like there's anything new. Oh, the 83-year-old. Never too old to start. Right? So for those of you who missed out on this is what we covered. Oh my word. Wow. 83-year-old convicted killer bashed NYC victim in the head before dismembering her. This story was absolutely crazy. Oh my word. An 83-year-old convicted killer in Brooklyn killed her victim with a blow to the head before she tore her body limb from limb. Damn. The New York City medical examiners told the New York Daily News. Harvey Marcellin was charged with second-degree murder last week after police linked a head they found in her apartment to Susan Layden's headless torso found in a shopping cart at a city intersection. Marcellin had previously served 2 different prison stints, one for a 1963 fatal shooting of a girlfriend and another for a 1985 fatal stabbing of another girlfriend. She was released in 2019 on parole and met Leiden on social media, police said. This is a gruesome and barbaric homicide which resulted in a headless torso being disposed of on a New York City corner, James Essig, the city chief of detectives, said. It takes a serial killer off the street. This is just the latest in a list of heinous offenses conducted over a period of a lifetime by Miss Harvey. We can only hope she can do no more. The thing is that this person literally took their victim's leg wrapped in plastic. I believe it was wrapped in plastic. I just remember the leg was on their, what do you call that thing? It's like a wheelchair, like a rolling. So it's like a wheelchair, an automated wheelchair. What do we call that? Riding around a store with a leg. That was so crazy. So yes. So I don't see any updates on that. I mean, what is happening with Harvey Marcellin? Let's just say news. Let's see if there's anything. Hover around. A scooter? It's not quite a scooter. Is it called a scooter? They just say 30th of March, Harvey Marcellin maintains innocence. Oh yeah, right. Innocence. A motorized wheelchair. That sounds about right. Yep. Yes, Sarah. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Yes, Bill. Motorized wheelchair. Exactly. Also, today we reached 43,000 on this channel. 43,000 Grizzlies. Oh my word. I'm still in shock from all the growth from me starting this channel in, I think my first episode, as I say, was June 28th last year. So it's been a wild ride. I was like, I'm just going to start slow, just cover cases, grow over the years. And then it just like, boom. And I'm like, what? There is pressure involved. So if that happens to anyone, just know there is pressure, but you can do it. You can handle it. If I can do it, you can do it. Because I started a YouTube channel to try to overcome anxiety being on camera. So I did not want that to go like, but yet I'm very grateful for it. I'm very, very grateful for every single Grizzly here and for this wonderful community. So thank you so much. Hardest worker out there. Thank you so much. Damn, thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Electric wheelchair also. That's true as well. Electric wheelchair. That's a good one too. Grizzlies unite. I think it's frowned upon to ride around with a leg wrapped in plastic. I think it's frowned upon. Thank you so much. The monsters are now bed. Thanks, Erin. Almost 1 year. It will be June 28th. Huh? June 28th will be 1 year. Damn. Oh, thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. I like stats, so I could see. Yeah, wait, where's this comment? You like 43.4. Is it headphone? What is your account name? Wait. I'm trying to find it now. Damn it, I lost it. Yeah, video reel. You like 43.4. We do like numbers and stats. Yes. Dance party for celebration. Yes, let's all go to the monsters under our bed after this and see his donation dance. I might be in the chat. I am quite awake now after this friggin' coffee. Serves me right. Look at the lipstick. Serves me right drinking coffee at this hour. Hold on. I always mute my mic if I'm taking a sip. I can't stand it if people like slurping into a mic. Oh, no thanks. Damn, thank you so much, Erin. That's gonna be a great day. Yeah, you look wide awake. I feel wide awake. I think I'm like used to, I don't know. When I was a pilot, I know I say that here and there. How do you know there's a pilot in the room? They're going to tell you. That's one of those jokes. But anyway, when I was a pilot, damn, we stayed awake all night flying from Johannesburg in South Africa, for instance, to Hong Kong. It's like 14 hours later, but you're awake all night. You go to the bunk for a little bit, but if you're the most junior pilot, you go to the bunk first while you're still like friggin', you're still climbing and it's shaky as hell. So not comfortable. Trolleys are going in and out, for the meals and things. So you don't sleep very well. So I think I just go into that muscle memory, where I'm just like awake all night. They found the escaped convict. They found him. He had murdered 4 students and their grandfather, and they had a shootout with him, and he died as well. So, yes, I want coffee now. Yes, get that coffee going. Thank you. Yes, I didn't make presentations for today, but I do love making presentations. I thought about it, but I'm like, there's so much to cover today. Yes. Yeah, lipstick marks on my coffee cup. Yes, they are. All over on both sides. Because sometimes I hold it like this, and other times, wait, yeah, sometimes I also use the other hand, I suppose. Gisela K. How do I drink? Wait, I must have done it like this. Yeah. Hey, thank you so much. Candy's Life of Crime and Culture. Congratulations, Gisela. I'm so happy to be along for the ride that is Grizzly Growth. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to have you here too. All right. Charlie's cute. What? Thank you. I'm so glad you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, if you enjoy these like more casual chats, because I know we're normally like deep diving. We are in it. It is intense. The energy is like intense. So we try to just here and there just balance it out, right? But if you like these type of crime catch-ups, yeah, let me know, especially in the comments afterwards. Then I'll go read them all, and then I'll see. And then maybe we'll do it again. Great. Very nice. It's nice to chat to all of you as well. I hate when I get lipstick on a cup in a restaurant. Yes, I know the feeling. Loved spilling the ketchup. Thank you so much. How do I say your name? Trees? Linnell. Thank you so much for your super sticker. Macy, I'm still awake just for your live stream. Ach, dankie, Jenna. Dankie. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's 2:19 a.m. too. Ooh, over here. Nice format for a Friday night. That's what I'm thinking. Ooh, look at your cat as well. It's Fury's brother or sister from another mother. Cute. I'm glad you've only been on a year. I'm new and I feel like I'm not so far behind. Yeah, exactly. You're not. And if you're behind anyone, just catch up. Binge watch that playlist. And you'll be all caught up. I stopped flying 2013. July 2013. Yes. It's dinner time. Oh my word. Yes. That's why you guys like these type of chitty chatty type of, just more casual. Huh? You like seeing me smile more because now I can a little bit. Okay, you can email me at grizzlytruecrime@gmail.com. Thank you so much, mods. Of course, if anyone wants to support the channel, the most direct way is PayPal because there's no middleman. The next is buy me a coffee. After that, Patreon, which I would highly recommend based on the content. I just shared my latest art piece. And I laugh because I'm not like an official artist, but I do like drawing and I like watercolor art. And so today on Patreon, I shared a brand new Dexter thing that I made. So if you want to go see that, it's only $1 to join Patreon. There are 4 tiers, but every single tier gets the exact same benefits. You choose how much you support me, just like here on YouTube membership. They're 2 separate things. But on Patreon, there's scripts and timelines and art and podcast episodes and vlogs. So I don't know where Mr. Grizzly and I don't know what we're doing tomorrow, or sometimes we do our own thing. He might go to the airport and I might go to the zoo or go to the beach, or I'm not sure. But I hope to do something tomorrow and film it all for you guys. I filmed last weekend's ones for you as well. So I share a lot of vlogs behind the scenes. I actually filmed myself doing my makeup, getting ready, for all these shows that I do here with you guys. So that will be out sometime soon as well, unless I'm completely embarrassed by that video when I rewatch it. But on Patreon, I share a lot more behind the scenes stuff. So if you want to see that, yes, it's there. I can hear you talk now. It's updated. Okay, great. Map time, the inmate escaped through the capture. Oh, damn. We already map timed. Did we map time his case? Gonzalo Lopez. But yes, I know what you meant because he was about 200 miles or more away, right? I won't do that now because now we're wrapping up. But okay. Email me, all you guys, email me stuff if you want me to cover something and I'll look into it. Thank you, Ange. $9.99 super sticker. Enjoy your weekend and coffee in a lipstick-free cup. Thank you so much. Do you have the other channel name of yours? I want to watch it. It's called Grizzly Antidote. And all you got to do really is, if you go to my channel here, well, this is now Antidote. If you go to my channel and you go to channels, like this, see on this one as well, Mr. Ballin. Go subscribe to How's It Haunting as well, please. You know why? Because he's my friend. And we all want 100 subscribers. When you get to 100 subscribers, you get your own URL. Now, you need to have 100 subscribers. I love all these little YouTube rules, 100 subscribers, and your account needs to be 30 days old. So once my new channel is 30 days old, I will call it Grizzly Antidote so you can find it easily. But for now, if you just go to the homepage of Grizzly True Crime and you go to channels, it'll be there. So this is the channel, and I've got, all my favorites right here. Love Birdman. This is a whole nother vibe, okay? But over here, damn, you guys would make my day if you could get Chris's channel to 100. Oh, my word. And here's the Pascal Show, Popcorn Planet. Yes. So anyway, so there it is. And there's a few videos on there already. I've been working on it this week. So we've got shorts as well. The moment I knew Amber Heard was lying. Johnny Depp surprises fans at a concert. Snoop's last moments with Tupac. Little Uzi Vert on a bus with fans. Depp surprises fans. Okay, that's a short for that one. And then verdict review and Marilyn Manson. This one, I like this video. It's 41 minutes. I did a whole thing of why it seems to me like these two are not the same cases at all. What do you guys think? So yes. Thank you. You're missing Dr. Romani. Yes. You have to take a screenshot on the replay. Take it now. Take it now. Love your hair in those videos. Thank you. Yeah, here see if you look at what it is. Welcome to Grizzly Antidote, where we talk about everything other than true crime, i.e. entertainment news, pop culture, mental health topics, drama, and more. If you like true crime, please subscribe to Grizzly True Crime. So yeah. Yeah, that's everything other than true crime, because I do have a lot of topics I could cover that I do like. I really enjoy it. That's why I go to Popcorn Planet sometimes. I'm a guest on there sometimes because I'm like, ooh, me, I also want to talk. I also want to say things. So thank you so much. Thank you for hitting the bell. Thank you, Nikki. Just subscribe to Grizzly Antidote and hit the bell. Thank you. All right. It's okay. We can have different opinions. It's okay. The guy creeped me out big time. Not a fan of his at all. That's okay. If you're a fan of me, though, then if you go over there just to watch me, okay, just to support me, Cheer your girl on. Yes. Thank you so much, Rob. Oh, damn. Thank you so much. You're a smart woman who likes a buffet of intellect. Ooh, I love those words. I'm a word person too. So, a buffet of intellect. I love that. You guys have said I'm Lara Croft tonight, and you've just said I've got a buffet of intellect. Like, is my head gonna like fit out of the store tonight? Mr. Grizzly will not recognize me. He's like, what has happened to your head? It's huge. My ego is messing up. Oh, man. Oh, cool. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. You're a writer. Nice. Me too. But that makes sense. Okay. All of us word nerds over here, huh? I am a fan of yours. I want to hear what you have to say about him, though. I'm still investigating. Right? Okay. At 100K, you should dress as Lara Croft. Ooh, I'm gonna have to gym a little bit more, hey, so to really look Lara Croft. Wow, I wouldn't mind. Well, okay, my word, I'm waffling like anything. I'm having so much fun with you guys. I'm just like waffling on and on and on and on. Sorry, replay watchers, if you're like, what is going to happen? Thank you so much for being here. Mikey's Mammy says, I'm finally able to get back to my art. That's wonderful. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. I'm going to be traveling around the Netherlands this weekend. I'll see you next week, though, and I'll definitely see you on Tuesday on the channel, The Monsters Under Our Bed, where we will be discussing the Delphi case. Lara Croft would be cool to see. Yes. I presume that your presumptions are precisely incorrect. I presume that your presumption. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you, mods. I really appreciate it. I know this was a little bit of overtime. Okay, a little bit overtime. Thank you, everyone, for subscribing to the new channel and for subscribing to How's It Haunting and all the other. There's other recommended channels there too. I really appreciate it. And yeah, hasta la pasta. Bill, you crack me up. Hasta la pasta, everyone. Come and check us out on Patreon. I would love to see more of you over there. I think there's 208 exclusive Grizzlies over there. Oh my word, what a great community. And there's lots of stuff for you to see. So I'll see you on there on the weekend. Okay. All right, everyone, let's play the outro. I know I didn't have a very long intro today, but yeah, I didn't want to play the rap song today. So I'm like, I'll just do a normal little intro. But now let's play our usual outro. Bye, everyone.